Hi everyone, welcome to my very first YouTube video. I'm so excited to start this journey. My name is Brittany and I like to crochet. And before I get into the video, I wanted to give a little introduction to me and tell you a little about myself before we dive into the haul. So again, I'm Brittany. I have an Etsy. It's Handmade by Brittany. I've been doing that for a little bit under 2 years now. And I also really enjoy doing markets and craft shows in the summer. I'm a teacher, so I get the summers off and I like to fill my time doing that. I have 3 dogs. Mocha, she's 7, she's a boxer mix. We have Chai, who is turning 4 soon. He's right here. He likes being the center of attention. You'll probably see him a lot. And then we have Lady, who is 2, and she's also a mini Pomsky as well. Another thing about myself is I'm a full-blown Disney adult and I'm going to Disney World for the very first time at the end of July and I'm very excited. We're celebrating our honeymoon. We were recently married, so that's really exciting. And yeah, alrighty, let's get into the haul. So I have 2 different types of yarns. I have Hobie, which is my first purchase. I'm really excited to try their yarn out. And I have Michael's yarn that I could find in the store nearby. I know if you're a fellow crocheter that they have not had Chanel Home Slim or Sweet Snuggles Light online for a while, and it's really sad because it's my favorite yarn. I've had to try to find other yarns that I enjoy. Thankfully I had quite the stock before all that happened, so right now I'm just kind of waiting it out and finding what they have in store. So I'll start with the Michael's yarn. The skeins are a bit rough because it's what they have left. So we have this pretty blue color. This is, I think all of them for the most part are Chanel Home Slim. And so we have this blue. I grabbed one of these bluish toned grays. And like I said, I kind of just grabbed what they had because they don't have it anymore. So whatever they have, I usually just try to like snag it before it's gone. Oh, this is actually Sweet Snuggles Light, this light gray. And I did get 2 of those. I actually started making sharks, which I've used a different, like a Brene gray that I have, which I don't know your opinions on Brene, but sometimes it's hit or miss with those. And I do like Brene because it doesn't fray, but I don't like when it's the rougher Brene, and I really enjoy my amigurumi plushies to be soft, so I got this color, this mustard color. I love making chicken nuggets out of this color, and I did see and find 2 of those, so I grabbed those. I grabbed 1 black. I do enjoy using Brene black because of the thickness and the way that it doesn't fray when I make my bumblebees and things, but I did pick that up for faces and things. This is Chanel Home Slim. It's a mossy color. And you probably just heard my dog make a sigh. That's their mood, like 24/7. Got this darker blue. I love making blueberry cows out of this color. I actually snagged 2 of these blue florals. I have had the cream rosy florals of this, and I've made like dragon fruit dragons out of that, so I'm gonna come up with something with this as well. I grabbed 4 of these creams because I started running low on white, so I'm gonna have to use these creams in place. I'm just tossing them, so ignore that. And then the last of the Sweet Snuggles Light is the peach color here. I grabbed 2 of these, all they had left. I make peach cows out of these and octos and things as well. And then the last Michael's yarn that I grabbed is this stuff that was on clearance actually. It is the Fluffy Flex. This has more of a Brene feel to it, and I did snag this last time I was there as well. So I wanted to grab a couple more before they were all gone. I don't know if they're getting rid of it or why it's on clearance, but I wanted to get a little more before it was gone. So I got the minty color, this orange tangerine color. This reminds me of like sherbet, and I love that. And this yellow could be like vanilla ice cream with sprinkles. I love to make things that are like food related. It's kind of like what I started with, so I kind of just keep going with that. Obviously I make other things as well, like I said, sharks and octos and things, but a lot of my things have like a fruit or a food vibe to them, and that's just kind of what I started doing, and now I guess it's my signature thing. But I'm gonna grab the Hobie and be right back. Alright guys, I'm back with the Hobie yarn, and before I get started I just want to say I don't usually go this crazy with my yarn hauls, so that's just a little forewarning for you, but I did want to test out a lot of the colors they have and compare them to the Premier and the Michaels and the Brene yarns that I already have now, and I'm trying to find something that I can kind of just stick with that one brand, so then all my yarn is the same consistent like sizing and textures and whatnot. So I did purchase a lot, and I will say it seems like it is very comparable to Premier yarns, and I did get the Toucan, Baby Snuggles, and Honey Bunny, all those branches, to see if there's any differences or what I like more, and just the color options they had. I wanted to make sure I got lady in the background, I got what I like. So I'm gonna start with the one color I got from Toucan. I got this bright tangerine orange. One color that I do not have a lot of is orange, so I have a few here that I wanted to test out and try. This is the only color that I got in Toucan, and I did get 4 of these. I knew they were gonna come in smaller skeins than Brene and Michaels, so I usually get 2 for one size of the Michaels and the Brene and things, because I like to cake my yarn, so I want them to be the same size. I know, it's kind of crazy, but I like having the setup the exact same for all of my yarn. So I cake them, and I make sure that I cake them in 2s so they're all the same size as the one Michael or one Brene. So moving on from the Toucan, I have this gray color, Baby Snuggles. This is in the color 11. Online they'll have the number and the color name, but on here they only have the number. So I got 2 of these ones. I have this Baby Snuggles. It looks more brown on camera, but it is like a deep burnt orange. It is in the color number 25, and I got 2 of these. I haven't tried a color like this actually before, but I wanted to see like maybe pumpkins or something in the fall time. If you're a fellow crocheter, you know fall comes quicker because you have to prep before fall actually comes. So right about right now is the time I'm gonna start making fall items. Another orangey color. It looks redder on camera, but it's actually a very classic orange. This is in Honey Bunny number 100? No, 31. Sorry, I read the wrong number. So Honey Bunny 100. This is a classic orange. The Toucan's a bit brighter. I can show you actually. The Toucan is like a brighter orange, and then the Baby Snuggles is like a deeper orange. So these are all different colors, but I got 4 of the bright, 2 and 2 to try those out. Just toss those over there. And next we have Honey Bunny, this royal blue. It is color 93. I really like this deep blue. I have a lot of different shades of blue. I would say blue and greens are usually the ones I have a lot of different shades of. I don't know if that's just what I find the most of, or if there's some particular reason why I have so many blues, but I have a lot. This color I'm really excited actually. This is Baby Snuggles in number 33. I have a lot of lilac and lavender purples, and I have a deep purple, but I don't have a classic like purple, so I'm really excited about that. Like a grape color, it's really nice. I got this Baby Snuggles in number 24. This is another like chicken nugget color. I was just testing out if this is going to be equivalent to the color that I got from Michaels. Like I said, I make my chicken nuggets out of that color always, so I wanted to find something that was similar. The next color I got is Honey Bunny in this like sagey eucalyptus color, and I would say it's more eucalyptus or emerald. I think online it actually is eucalyptus, and it is number 98. I got 4 of these. Like I said before, I make a lot of like fruit things, so these are nice for like leaves and accent color to strawberries, cherries, and things, so that's why I got 4. Next up I have Honey Bunny in red. It is color number 40. I got 2 of these. I think these are going to be perfect for strawberries. Next up we have Baby Snuggle in 22. These are my favorite for pickles. This is the perfect pickle color in my opinion. And I do usually get that at Michael's as well. I think it's Sweet Snuggles Light. I got this light blue. It is number 5 and it is Baby Snuggle. I got 2 of these. This is very similar to the light blue on Premier Parfait Chunky, actually. Very, very similar. Next I have Baby Snuggles, well, Baby Snuggle in 7. This is like a Sunshine Premier Parfait Chunky equivalent, or maybe even just the plain yellow. It is a slightly lighter than like a true yellow color, I would say. We have Baby Snuggle Black in color 9, and I got 2 of those. We have Baby Snuggle again, and this one is number 26. I got 2 of these. These are perfect for cherries, like a deeper toned red. I also make chickens, and these are really good for like the rooster red on their heads. Next we have Honey Bunny. This is number 45, a very true pink. Unfortunately, I got 2 of these and they are definitely from a different lot, so I'll have to make note of that when I'm using it. I think that is the only one actually that came in a different lot, so that's nice. If you don't know what that means, sometimes when they make different lots, they are used at, they obviously are trying to replicate the exact color, but with dyes and things, they can come out a little bit different each time. So you have to be careful when you're using the yarn for a big project and one of your limbs comes out brighter pink than the other one. That's gonna look a little funny, especially in the sun, I've noticed. When you're outside, you can really tell a difference. Anyway, next up is Honey Bunny in this chocolatey color, and this is 14. Number 14. I did get 4 of these. Browns are the perfect like staple color to use for different accents, faces, noses. I use these for swings when I put ducks and chickens and mallard ducks on swings, monkeys, all types of things. I really like that, like chocolatey but a like lighter brown. And then speaking of chocolatey, I have darker brown, and this is Baby Snuggle in color 13. I did get 4 of these, and these are really good for those faces and things as well. I use this a lot with Avery ducks, or I call them Avery because they're like squishmallows, but the mallard ducks. And what else do I use these for? I know I use them, oh, like the dirt of a potted plant and things like that. So these are a really good classic to have as well. And 2 left. I have this nice beige color, and this is number 5 in Honey Bunny. I got 4 of these. Ignore this one, it is ripped, but I did get 4. These are really good to have too, just as like accents and things. I like using these for turtle heads and fins. This is a nice neutral color. I know a lot of people make turtles with a different variant of colors, but I like to have one staple color for the body, and then the shell is what's different. So I do that with mini turtles and small turtles and things. And then the last color I have is like a very light cotton candy. I think it's the most similar to cotton candy from Premier. It's this light pink, and this is Baby Snuggle number 3. So I did get 4 of these. I love using this not only for different full-size crochet products, but also just the blush on a lot of my character items. I like to just add a little bit of blush, and this is the perfect color for that. It's not too like in your face pink, it's like the perfect pink. So yeah, that is all of my yarn. I am going to wind all of this, so I might make a video out of that. I enjoy watching videos like that, so I'm trying to make videos that I enjoy and see if anyone else enjoys, and maybe I can make some crochet friends around here. That would be awesome. So thanks for watching. I am so excited to join the crochet community and just get to know everyone. And yeah, so I'll see you in the next one.